Yo! Alright. New stream. I'm kind of tired today. But that does not change the fact that I'm ready to get some cool dev work done for our 5th playable character. As soon as I get my sprite source set up here. Okay. So last week was UI dev, and I'm gonna be real, kind of burnout of UI dev for a little bit, because I've been doing that for like the better half of 2 weeks or so, I guess. So gonna take a break from that for a little bit to work on some other technically more important things. Specifically, I want to get the animations for Hector kind of in game, because he's got very few. So hi Autumn, welcome to the stream. So we have a lot of animations that actually need to be done for this character. For context, he has 99 frames of animation right now, and if I go out here to say Autumn, she has 361 animations. If we go to main character, he's got like 500 and something. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. 725. Of course, that also accounts for specific cutscene animations, special attack animations, like just right here on screen you can see like a bunch of ballin tags for, you know, an actual ballin special attack that's going to come up soon. I think maybe I'm thinking of Yui, who's in the 500 range. She might also be in the 700 range. Let's see. She has 613, and then Kaguya has just the right one? Yeah. Kaguya has 451. Okay, so the main thing that I want to tackle is getting Hector at least on par with his base animations. So I had a list of those somewhere here. Let me pull it up real quick. Of all the unique ones I need to do, and I'll check them off as I go. Gotta look for my to-do list. To-do? And where's Hector? Okay, so if I list them all off, like some of these that he currently has are also going to have to be redone because I'm not happy with them. Specifically like his, where's his running animation? Like this could be done way better. I'm not exactly happy with it. So that's one thing I'll have to tackle, but we've got walk, run, a run start animation, moving at a high speed, moving at top speed, turning around, grabbing a ledge, sliding down a wall, falling, flopping, dying, being dead, reviving, crouching, crawling, sliding, being on top of a grind rail, looking up, sticking a landing, and let's see, dashing, which for his dash, he's going to ideally use a, I'm thinking like a hoverboard, kind of, because I feel like that kind of fits his character, would be a hoverboard. Then he might have a high jump, though I'm not sure if I want to give him one of those, because not every character needs a high jump. I need to keep main character a little unique. He's going to have a special ability. Every character gets their own special ability, and he's going to need a like his is going to be, if I'm stuck on it, I think, I think I want to give him a clone device, and I kind of want it to work similar to how the, ironically, this is like a weird comparison, but how the bubble flower worked in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Then he needs a level entry, different status effects, using and giving items, stuff like that. Stuff for the specific attack styles, level ups, victories, etc. And also, Yang, it's no big deal. It's just not exactly something I want to talk about on stream. No like misunderstandings there. But let's see. I'm gonna get started here, I think, with like I already have some of his done, though I'm not exactly sure I'm happy with them because they're mostly copy paste kind of stuff. Like his stance animations. The only difference is he kind of gets a little more determined and he puts down his goggles. His goggles are kind of cool. Like that's one part of Hector's character that doesn't get used a ton just yet, but hopefully will in the future. So, you know, let's see. It's the same for his like low HP ones. Just put the goggles on. Same for thinking. You know, it's just LOL goggles. So I could maybe do better than that. And being honest, I don't intend on getting all of these done in one day because there's like a lot of animations to actually have to do. As evident by the other ones, but let's see here. I guess the first thing I'll tackle is getting these old weird animations done. So make a new group over here and name it run new. So it's not to say I can't use all like or any of these frames here. I can definitely copy this starting frame and work off of that. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, gotta remember my layers. I don't ever name my layers because they 100% get used interchangeably. So, graphic design crumbs, but you know, also rare image of Hector with nothing on. That sounds weird. No goggles, no glasses. Let me say that. So, okay. Think want to get this forward movement first. Doing walking animations is probably like my it's my how would I word it? It's not my best skill, I guess, because I end up having to do it a lot. Like, I kind of want to go back through main characters and fix his up a little bit. I am doing this on the wrong layer. Go me. Hold on. Where did I put that even? I guess that works. Okay, back layer is fine. We take those. Skibbity Sigma. Nah. So if we're I can't actually. I talk about Skibbity Toilet way too much in a purely ironic fashion, like just to make other people mad because it's annoying when I talk about it. Only with the goal, like genuinely with the goal of just making the other person start going Skibbity Toilet, Skibbity Toilet. Because I have like I have a very contagious way of speaking apparently. Because whenever I like Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'll be doing that from time to time. Like, I'll be saying dumb stuff just to try and get someone else to say it for the funny. And it's like it's I guess it's like psychological warfare. But in more of like a silly, goofy way, you know? Like, oops, I didn't mean to violate the Geneva Convention. But there's one YouTuber I watch from time to time who does he primarily plays the Mario baseball spin-offs, so Mario Superstar Baseball on the GameCube and Mario Super Sluggers on the Wii, but he was pretty popular on his main YouTube channel, and then he kind of moved to this, I guess, alt channel where he can post more like laid back kind of stuff, I guess. Quack. But his alt channel, I guess it's an alt, is Watching the Green Grass Grow Grass Green Grass Duck 309. That's like the full freaking name of the channel. And like, not only is like the name of the channel like just, it's kind of like an earworm, I guess. Like, it's just one of those things you just kind of want to repeat because it sounds so silly goofy. But he opens half of his videos by going, "Oh my goodness, oh my goshimasu," and that has either, like, for better or worse, became a part of my vocabulary. And I kind of hate that it has, because yeah. Understandable. That's like, that's the best reaction you could have to that information. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goshimasu. It's just, it's so it's just so out there. It's the worst thing that could have became a part of my vocabulary, and it almost feels like it's here to stay. So shoutouts to Quack, aka Watching the Green Grass Grow Grass Green Grass Duck 309. But am I about to fall into the same like trap with making this animation terrible again? Hold on. I'm about to like steal some frames for this. Maybe. Hold on. This one is actually objectively better than whatever I'm doing right here, I think. Yeah, that works well. That works way better. Though I need to get rid of that, like, kind of lean in on his upper body. Kind of. I don't want the animation to look too stiff, but also, like, I need it to look natural, in a sense. Which this movement looks a lot better. So let's see. This is like peak framing here. Get a sip of my drink. So in the Discord yesterday, there was a poll for people who were online, because I only @here'd because I kind of intended on streaming sometime this week because I knew I'd have some time to do so. And we did a poll on what the next short would be, going up on like YouTube and TikTok and everything. And the winner across 2 different servers, I posted it in the Angels and Demons server and the Paperverse server, because I have quite a few people over there that interact with my stuff, which is really cool and good. So the winner of that poll was the inspiration video. So like why I decided to, you know, do game dev as like my, I guess, my main calling in life. instead of, you know, something that is not game dev. And that video, if everything goes to plan, should be going up tomorrow, because I'm actually kind of happy with it. I had the voiceover recorded. I actually have the voiceovers for all of those that I mentioned in the poll. So the status effects, the inspiration, the meet the characters. Like, I have 5 meet the character shorts. Just the voiceovers are recorded. I just need to edit them into videos and upload them. That's ready to go. I had to get footage from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time for the short that's probably going to go up tomorrow. And it was kind of an adventure, because I didn't want to play through the whole game, like, in one day to try and, like, get footage from one specific scenario. So I tried to use action replay codes to get to the end of the game, and there's, like, an insane lack of action replay codes for that game. Like, it's your standard, like, how do I word it here? Your standard, like, increase HP to max, or max out this stat, max items, you know, your go-to cheat codes and everything. But there was nothing for, like, go to this area, or go to this part of the game, or anything. The closest thing you could get was accessing the debug menu, and that was nothing short of unhelpful, because, with the Partners in Time debug menu, you can only go to select 28 positions in the story that were, I guess, arbitrarily picked due for testing in actual development of that game. So the closest I could get, like, I was intending on getting to the final area of the entire game. The closest I could actually get was either after the final boss and, like, that weird, like, scripted attack at the very end of the game that's almost entirely bonus. And then before that, I think, was, like, right before you enter the final area of the entire game. So my options were either get different footage, you know, easy option, and what I ended up going with, or spend a solid 30 minutes to an hour trying to finagle my way around not playing through the game, but getting to where I need to be, which sent me down a rabbit hole of trying to see if anyone had documented, like, RAM addresses in the game, so that way I could, I guess, write my own, like, go to here code, or just unlock the abilities I needed to do certain things, which, spoiler, didn't work. So I ended up debugging to the next best area, which was, like, right outside of Toad Town, or right in Toad Town, right as soon as you reach Toad Town. And I got footage for that. Like, part of me wants to just go ahead and spoil the whole short on stream, but maybe I shouldn't do that. But the main thing about the short is I talk about why I picked game dev as my main thing in life, and it's kind of silly. Like, the actual reasoning is really silly goofy. Like, I don't think many people will expect it, because they're probably gonna expect something, like, profound, like like it was revealed to me in a dream, like Toby Fox, you know, with Undertale. He had a fever dream when he was sick, the ending of Undertale, and was like, dang, I gotta make a game out of this. And, like, sure, that's insanely based, and that's kind of how some things in Angels and Demons came about, is they were revealed to me in a dream. So, you know, but it's literally far from that. It's very silly goofy, and hopefully people will enjoy the video. I'll be trying out some, like, I guess it's not really like a search engine optimization thing, but I've seen some tips that might help the exposure of the video that I'm going to try. So fingers crossed that this next video does well. I need to get that like kind of dark gray here. That's what I need. Yep. Never peek behind the layers. You won't like what you see. I actually don't really like that at all. I like... Maybe I can do something like this. That kind of looks more natural, I guess. As natural as it can look. It's... Getting depth to work properly in 2D is a lot harder than it might seem. Maybe I can reuse another one of these frames. It basically, like, this animation just needed some touch-ups because Hector just looks really super silly goofy in this, and I don't like that. Like, he's like a... He's like a wet noodle, pretty much, with the way he moves his arms. He's simultaneously very noodly, but, like, very just stiff in his movements, which, like, I don't like, so... We're getting something better, ideally. This might be a better walk than a run, looking at it. Go ahead and convert this to run. Or walk, I mean. Oh, well. Okay. And probably actually, like, I can cheat a little bit with animations, like, okay, like, pixel art animations are a double-edged sword, because, like, sometimes it's really easy to just cheat with the animations and just kind of, like, move them over just a smidge to make them seem like there's a lot more motion, but, like, other times, like, the trade-off, I guess, is getting, like, you have to deal with, like, the lack of possible detail you can get into a low-resolution picture, which, more often than not, is, like, way more difficult than it has any right being. And then... Oh wait, I just did this backwards, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm sitting there moving it the entire wrong direction. But I also kind of don't like this leg shape, it looks weird. This actually is like... What? Okay, he's got some like... Man, wait a second. His legs don't need to be this freaking, like, large. Like, he's not... he doesn't... Hector does not lift. That's a lot better, I think. Let me just, like, copy this whole frame over. So this one is the one I actually want to extend outwards here. I want to fake the kind of exaggerated motion of taking a step. I actually could probably just do this right here. This is a much easier way of doing things. Let me take this. And I'll only need the forward-facing frame. Get this here. Which is this one? That's his arm here, ain't it? Yeah. And okay. So first step is there. I might actually need to move the arm down a little bit more, yeah. This almost loops seamlessly, but obviously that does not look good. So I can go right back to this. This is our repeat frame. And then we just step the opposite direction. How cool is that? That is weird anatomy. I think anatomy is probably one of my weakest parts of game dev, like when designing characters, because for anyone who followed the very early development of the game, if you know what the Glutank's early sprites used to look like, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because there was definitely a scenario where he had like an extra joint in his legs. And like he doesn't anymore, and I guess it's technically not too out of character for the demons to have like really weird anatomy, and I'm definitely going to be leaning into that a bit more in some of the upcoming chapters of the game, like specifically World 3. Like if what I'm currently cooking with the World 3 secret boss and his kind of like henchmen dudes. I'm cheating with this, hold on. They won't tell you you can do this, but you can. Anyways, there's like little henchmen dudes. What I currently have planned for them is kind of like interesting, I think. In terms of like how they look. So, same for the actual boss. So, and I cooked up, I've got I've got the music ready to go for it too, I believe. Where most of my music ideas come from the shower. I'll be taking a shower and then I just think of like the most like insane idea for a track ever. And I like actually have to do something with it like immediately after I get out of the shower. And that's exactly what happened with this one. Was I had an idea basically originally. Like I knew kind of what I wanted to do with the character as a whole, like how I wanted to design his theme, and I wanted it to be a mix of two different music genres, and those genres are funk and hardstyle, but more specifically, I want to say it's raw style, though it doesn't matter because like both of those styles, hardstyle and raw style, are under the hardcore subgenre kind of thing, so it doesn't really matter. But what does matter is that I think I actually pulled it off, so I'm kind of like, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Like actually managing to get that, like, you know, in a tangible form. And the thing with my, like, any music I make is I listen to it, like, on dang near repeat for, like, a few days, and I pick apart, like, all the little things that I don't like about it, and I'll go back and change it, you know, make a few changes to it, and go from there. Wait, this is my... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. Okay. I keep going silent while I'm doing this. I just, like, I had to lock in to draw a freaking arm from time to time, I guess. Alright. This is it. This is the end. I'm gonna get stuck trying to make the shoe look decent for 2 hours. Great streamer he is. All right. That might actually go better over here. Yeah. I need this one to be more of an exaggerated motion anyways. Maybe not that exaggerated. Hold up. Maybe this one's actually just... That's like a long arm. Let's move it in there a little bit. And that is a massive hand too. There we go. I think I might be falling into the same trap of making it too bouncy. Or not bouncy, but noodly, for lack of a better term. You know, I'm actually really happy with the way the arm movement looks. With his rot arm there. So, like, that is flowing perfectly. Yes, I just need to actually properly get the left arm in there. Which one is his body? This one, layer 1. Okay. How does this look now? That's actually so much better than what I had, I think. I just need to add a little bit of, I guess, flavor to it to make it not as stiff. So, that's the next thing. Actually, no, get the legs finished first. Which this, I get to cheat with this too. Wahaha. Actually, I don't think I like that right there. That looks actually a lot better. Yeah. Okay. So now we need to add, I guess we need some movement in his hair. Maybe actually bring him down on the drop there, right before the big bounce. Does that work the way I want it to? Maybe this was actually the frame I wanted to bring up. Hold on. Hector, you get a small body extension again. Congratulations! And this is the frame that needs to come down. Yeah, because it's kind of like, this is the bending legs frame, basically. Okay, yeah, this is looking a lot better now. And we'll go ahead and get rid of the goggles and the glasses. Now we're working only on hair. Is that just that's the same thing that was there, isn't it? Oh well, I'll just manually edit it. No big deal. Oh wait, that frame just has a totally different head position, doesn't it, huh? Hold on. Wait. There we go. I think this is like, this frame is weird. Yeah. Okay, and now I think on these step frames, I'm gonna make his goggles bump down a little bit, or go up, and they go down, and then they're back in neutral. And they go up, they go down, they're back in neutral. How does that look? Ah, that looks weird. Okay, I think this one's solid now. I only spent 1 hour on one animation. How cool is that? Hold on, something isn't right. What isn't right here? Something's off, and I can't really place it. Like, something doesn't look right. Maybe that's it. Maybe that... Did that fix it? I feel like it's this frame, actually, that's this weird issue I'm feeling. Oh yeah, that definitely did not help. Maybe I just need to look and see how it is in game, but that's also the standard walk, and I can take this, copy every bit of it, and simply reorder it. And this is how he'll walk to the beat of the music. And that's like swap these frames and swap these frames. And actually, we get to remove one here. I think we remove the down frame. Am I wrong for that? Hold on. Let me actually just open Game Maker and look. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, they get 4. Or at least they need a like equal amount on both sides. And I don't think. I think that extra like bounce is causing issues. This will work, actually. Let's get an export going on. Yeah. That actually is looking pretty freaking clean. Especially the shoes. I mean, the shoes kind of go crazy. Okay, and this needs to go here. Walk.png. And then walk on the beat. Boom. So technically, we got 2 animations done in only an hour's time. So, you know, I might just be the most efficient game developer there is. I don't make the rules. Maybe I make the rules, but I mean, yeah, no. Let's see here. Okay. Next, I guess the next one would be his run animation, like I intended. Is it just because he's tall that it's so hard to actually make his animations look decent? Because I simply don't like this. Or his jump, because that's literally just an offshoot of his run. It's like the same frames. These are okay. This is not okay. That's getting changed, like, promptly. Battle stance, maybe, but I kind of want to touch these up. I don't know. Well, let's see. I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick, so I will return momentarily. Dr. Pepper. And we are back. So, I got walk and walk beat done, so I can knock that off the list. Man, it's so daunting looking at this freaking list of things I actually have to do for this character, because it's just so time consuming. Like, it's hard to look over at OBS and see that I've been streaming for a freaking hour, and I have, like, what, 17 frames of animation, with half of those being duplicates. Oh man, okay. Can't sit and complain about it though. This was absolutely my choice to do 5 characters. So the good thing is once I actually start getting some animations done, I can reuse other ones for other things, and it usually works out pretty well. So can actually probably... I have an idea for how I want his run animation to look here. So instead of him doing this kind of like light jog ordeal, I think I kind of want to give him like the full arm swinging motion, kind of like the old one is, just not terrible. Like, because he like flings his arms up. You know, like it needs to be... It actually needs to be more linear this time. So, like these... How would I structure this? This is like where I have to play with like some depth kind of stuff. I kind of want it to look like he's kind of got his hands towards the camera, I guess. So kind of like this, but like if it actually looked good. And then we need to change his expression too. Actually, wait, this might work. Let me move this down and like kind of... I think if I can bow his arm out a little bit like this. Maybe? I'm actually not sure how I would go about this. Like, let me see if I can grab a reference sprite real quick. So, like, I have an idea of a sprite in my head. Like, I'm immediately thinking of New Super Mario Bros. Let's see. Let me throw this into a sprite real quick. Like, I'm immediately thinking of kind of like this motion that Mario does here. This kind of ordeal. Like where he has his arms swinging all the way out to the side. So how does that happen? Like, I get that this is a 3D model and someone ripped a sprite sheet of it. Like, they're so real for doing that, but at the same time, like, keep thinking of Elephant Mario transformation. That's honestly so real. I'm partial to the bubble transformation from Wonder, honestly. Like, Elephant was cool, but I feel like they kind of didn't really use it a lot. At least, it didn't seem like they used Elephant a lot. I 100% the game in 2 days, like technically 16 hours if my Switch playtime is anything to go off of. So I mean, maybe I just didn't experience enough of the game, or instead where I experienced so much in a short time, I just feel like there wasn't a lot of Elephant Mario, but you know, maybe I'm just crazy. So I think the motion I want to do here, I'm gonna copy this frame and use it here as like a reference point. How does that kind of look? I guess he needs to have more lean into it. That would help. Just to lean more into the movement. Oh, especially up here at the top. And then I'll just redo this here entirely. Get rid of that little piece here. I'm going to be using that a lot more on my own. Hold on. Take your goggles off. Let me get that shade color. That's the same color. I can't believe I've royally borked. So, no, but wait, there is a new option. Is a new option here. If I go in his dialogue sprites, I do have this color that I need, the shade color here. Yeah. You need to go through and like actually do that. And if his fist is forward, which way would the thumb be pointing? Or does it matter? It's such a low res anyways. I think, oh wait, whoops, that's the wrong animation entirely. Put like a little crease there to say, hey, this is where the arm bends. Come up a little bit. And we'll go the same way, but we just do it in reverse. Just have to imagine the entire perspective of the character and like what's going on, like in this entire point of view, which that is not it. I think that actually might be a better, maybe? I'm trying to like, this is like really confusing to look at, but I want it to look good. I don't want it to look lazy. So like, maybe I would be better off looking at Mario Wonder sprites, because they do the same similar thing I'm doing here, where they keep, like the characters in Wonder are kind of like tilted towards the camera always to kind of create that cartoony effect. Let's see, does Spider's Resource have Mario Wonder rips yet? I mean, I know it's models, but just the actual graphics, nothing like that. Didn't expect it, but let's see. Super Mario Bros. Wonder running animation GIF. Oh wait, this might actually be perfect. Hold on. Could this be exactly what I need here? Oh, that's Wowie Zowie. We're gonna have to drag it into the thing here. Yeah, nope. Not like that. A true Wowie Zowie moment, but not what I'm looking for. LOL. Okay, this is This is not being made easy for me. Technical difficulties. LOL. Can I download a GIF? It's still just bringing the exact thing. I'll just save it. That should work. There we go. Okay, so yeah, they do. Okay, so frame by frame here. This is the exact same effect that I use in Angels and Demons. So as they go forward, like, I'm looking for that arm motion there. This is the kind of arm motion I go with. So this is where I'm at right now in the animation. So ideally, I want to just kind of do something like that right now here for Hector, which would be, I guess, kind of like this. I want to differentiate that there. Maybe more out with the arm. Actually, maybe the problem is that it looks... Ah! Yes. There we go. That actually looks way better. That's pretty solid. It was the split between, like, his shoulder there. His shoulder and chest. That's what was causing the visual issue. Okay. So now I can actually chop off some of these frames because the run animation should, like, theoretically just be faster. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna need 8 frames. So now we need to get this same lean in effect going on here. I can actually just probably copy. Oh wait, don't want to copy like that. I want to copy the whole thing there, the whole upper half, not the whole body. And then move the legs back a smidge. Yep, we're cheating. Is it really cheating if I'm just using the tools at my disposal, though? I don't think so. But what I do think is that this animation will ideally look very cool when it's done. And then now we need to put the swing into the step here. Or the lean, I guess. Actually, I'm pulling him the wrong way, ain't I? Yeah. Whoops. Should start from the head and go down. think his head needs still a little more, like, lean into it there. Yeah. Hello, Pika. How are you today? Let me get this color scheme back here. Oh, that is a that is a wacky looking arm. I don't think I need to do like that. LOL. Yeah. Sure, we'll just copy the whole frame over and then we'll just form some micro adjustments. Need to move the leg in now because that was a thing before. Now I'm actually gonna undo some of that extra lean in that I put. Let's just one little teeny bit here and just at the neck. And then move the glasses and stuff back. And then this can go right there. All right. It's actually starting to cook a little bit now. All that's left now, I think, is to first speed up the animation a little bit because it's never going to move that slow. And we might have to add a little bit more kick into the legs, because this looks very weird, very unnatural, very stiff. That's looking a lot more solid. We just need to fix up the leg work, and then I think it's good. So legs get these double frames here, which doesn't look good. And then also these over here need to be like actually properly done. How's that gonna look? Oh, that is not how I want it to look. That looks a little too silly goofy. I need a motion more like that. Yeah, that I think is a lot better. And then I'll bring the actual animation down just a smidge. Kind of need to get the bump in before the next big step in the animation. And then which way does this leg go? And I just drew this on the wrong layer again. Oh yeah, that makes it flow a lot smoother in between that one, so. Yeah, I'll just, can I get away with actually copying this and just putting it over here? And then, since this is the inverse, we can just doink, 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 and doink. I think this last part of the arm animation actually needs to kind of like angle down a smidge, as if it's going back around to the front of the screen like the other position is. So we can add in like a cool little smear frame, a little bit of a smear frame. And we'll do the same for this background hand. Make it a little smeary. Yeah, this one needs to get toned down a little bit now. Don't like that. Maybe it needs to go more this way. Okay, now I think the next piece is just getting this leg fixed, making it like kick out a lot more. So what's the best way to do that? Maybe not like that. Nah, not that much. Not that much. But I can instead, once again, cheat just a little bit. So once I get a good way of the shoe being drawn, I'm going to continue to use that way of the shoe being drawn until I literally cannot. So what I will do is just take it, rotate it. And then we do the same with the back leg here. Am I doing it on the wrong layer again? I am. I'm so real for that. That's a very long leg, actually. Hold up. Okay, now I need to like inverse this whole kind of leg here. Nice. I actually think I kind of like this now. It looks like he's on a dang mission. Alright. Had to like lock in there for like a bit. Because, like, just to focus in on it. But, hey, that's another set of animations done here. We got run and run, beat. And all we need to do is replace or change the order of animations, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, so I've been live for an hour and 37 minutes. And I'll say exactly an hour 30 just because I had to AFK once to go get a drink, and it took me about probably 3 to 4 minutes to actually go post everywhere that hey, I'm live. So in that time, we got a grand total of 33 frames of animation, or 2 different sets, walk and walking to the beat, and then run and running to the beat. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's a failure or anything, but I mean, it just doesn't seem like a lot. But the good thing about this is that these are probably the hardest animations to do, and once it gets into the more like the more animations I make, the more things I have to use as a base in the future, which, you know, is way better to work with, because I can just go for any kind of animation, be like, oh, this is kind of going to be similar to this, so I'll just use that as a base and start from there and work off the top of it. So, but I think that's all I'm going to do on stream today. My time's about up before I need to go and start doing some things. So, everyone who stuck around, thanks very much for watching. If you're not in the Discord already, you know, join to get notified of when I go live, and also to see exclusive teasers and the like, and even sometimes polls, because I did a poll just yesterday actually about what the next short video should be. So, you know, if you want to have a say on the next bit of content coming to the channel or any of my other pages, you know, be sure to join. You might get to influence that a little bit. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys